It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Chicago Bears. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The series after the delay of game, 1st and 15.
Hold 50. Hey, Alabama. Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Sugar.
Now Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards.
Orange! Out! Stop!
Throwing on first down is Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can.
To a 2nd and 10.
29. Alpha. Let's go!
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one.
Let's go.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Leonard Floyd coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. 20. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. James White, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. And he's got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Hey, 18. 180. Red.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Over the middle, that's taken in by Belliman. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. And
he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Hey, gotta go. 18.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Adrian Claiborne. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again and then you're down 14.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at about the 32. From the gun, it's Brady. Left side, it's Defensein. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for New England. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
20! 20!
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in position. They'll run with White. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Leonard Floyd in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now heading out onto the field, and last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Lock in, lock in. Hey, gotta go.
This is Cohen on the toss. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hold, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Lock in.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, the 40, the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Hey, 18. Ran, up. Ran, up. Lock in. Hey.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Trubisky will throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd and short. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
18.
Trubisky to throw again. Looking deep for Gabriel. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
18.
Out Out of the gun, Trubisky. Pass incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have is chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. On 3rd down. That's Cohen. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now Trubisky got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
18.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th. Youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66. And, Charles, that's the largest gap between coaches in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, and when you think about it, obviously the age comes into play. But to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean McVay's first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Will that game experience come into play at all? But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54. Go.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. They will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He completes it right side to White. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Regular.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Philip Dorsett punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So that one will be accepted. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the back...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game, the Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants back in, what was it, 1959, 50.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 10 yards out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Back now in Foxborough. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this is caught. It's White for a Bears touchdown. Kevin White, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Now it's Trubisky. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Let's go, let's go.
On second down, here's Brady. And a dump off to White. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Going for the deep ball. And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Sub! Wait! Sub! Alpha! We go.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He's going to try and go deep again. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. Boy, people are really happy about those picks. Any fantasy team that has this defense.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And Edelman finally works his way open. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. Brady now on first down. Left side, it's Dorsett. And now running right through it. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Khalil Mack coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Brady going to look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dante. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
No, 66.
They stay on the ground with White. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. A give. This is Michel. Fights off the defender. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.